Here we go as we enter the Ellenburg subdivision. Again, these homes have been here. This is property that Duke did not buy from the Ellenburg, so you'll see a hodgepodge really of homes in here. Most of them are older, some cinder block houses like the one that you see to your right. But this is on some just fantastic property. In 20 years of doing business around this lake, I've only seen 2 of these properties ever come up available for sale, and both sold within 30 days. So if something comes up, it's going to move. There's non-restricted, as you can tell by the older trailer homes, and then there's a rock home. That way, but again, and then another cinder block home coming up here. Small places, but just wonderful property. There's a sandy beach. We'll come on out to the point. Now, if you want to find out more information about this, you can go to the Toxaway State Park video also, because we've talked about some of the history of the area. Talk about feeling like you're going to a lake community. This is definitely it, because not a whole lot of pavement out here in the roads, but there's another home, and again, great view. And we're looking out across at Cliffs Falls South, and then as we come out to this peninsula, you can see there's water all the way around this point. Imagine what just this piece of property is worth, and this house sits right on the edge of the point. So we're looking straight across. In the background you can see Fall Creek Landing. This gives you a good idea exactly where we're located. Come around this particular home, again you can see what an awesome piece of property this is, and I'm sure it's going to be in this family for quite some time. If you got any more information about this or any other community, give us a call, 800-682-9098. As I point out,
here we are, 525 Old Shallowford Bridge Road. I tell you, we've got a very unusual property here, something you will not see come on the market very often, anywhere on Lake Keowee for that matter. Where we're located, we're up off of Old Shallowford Bridge Road, which is, if you go up Highway 133 past the reserve, take a left. When you hit Highway 11, you go just a few hundred yards, turn left on Old Shallowford Bridge Road like you were going to Cliffs at Keowee, and just follow that road all the way down to the end. You'll get down here to the end, you've got this red gate in place where all the owners back on this point have this gate, so they're able to secure it. The other thing you can do to get this property is just go right down this little road here to the end, and that will be another access, because this road dead ends into this piece of property. The property is right at an acre. What's so unusual about it, this tract of land, it was been owned by the Ellenburgs for as long as I can remember. They've got people in the cemetery up the road that were in the Confederate War, so obviously since the 1800s. Over 20 plus years of doing real estate, I've only ever seen a couple of pieces of this property ever come available, which have sold extremely quickly. So we've got a situation here where we've got almost an acre of land. On one side, on this side of the property, you've actually got the dock, deep water where the boat stays, and then it's in the cove. And then on the other side of the property, which you'll see as we go back in here, you've got a beach area and a longer view. So very unusual. You've got two different waterfront areas, and they're very different. One of them you could call mountains because of the beautiful rock boulders, and the other one is more like a beach where you've got the sandy beach. So let's head on in. They've also just recently built a cabin. They're still doing a little bit of work on that, but we'll take a look at that and what this property has to offer. Here we are at the entrance of the property. We've come through the gate, and as I said up there, you have property really on both sides of the road. You come into the entrance here, the cabin sits on top of the hill, and then we go to this side of the road. As you'll look, we've got an area here, a little path that we'll walk down, and then a beach area in this cove with a long-range view looking over towards Cliffs Falls South, the Azalea Ridge sections. That gives you kind of idea where we are, and nice protected area. But again, you could come in here and just really make a pretty you know, just a neat area to hang out at the beach for the day. So let's walk on down here, take a look at that, and then we'll head back up towards the cabin. Here I am down at the beach side. We start right here at the wild azalea, a little bit of orange tape behind that, and then you've got about 20 feet from here out that's just sand going out into this area, great area to wade out into the water. And it goes all the way over to about where the other wild azalea is. So you've got, you know, a good bit of waterfront over on this side. As I said before, we're looking across, you know, at the Cliffs Falls, and there is probably, from here, I tell you, it looks about like a 15,000 square foot home over there that is under construction right now. So you're going to have multi-million-dollar homes over there, no doubt. And again, special thing about this is you have such a different landscape all within one piece of property. But let's go from here, let's head up to the cabin, show you the cabin, and then we'll head over to the other side, show you the boulders and the dock. Okay, here we are up on top of the property, and just some awesome mountain laurel up here, which will be coming into bloom soon. And you can actually see the mountains from this vantage point because it kind of sits up on a knoll, goes down to the left side, down to where our dock is in the boulder area, down the right side from where I am down towards the beach. So let's head on inside to the cabin. You can see behind me. All right, we're here at the cabin. We've got pine floors, pine walls, pine ceiling, pretty much pine throughout. And it's set up is simple. You've got a loft upstairs. You could certainly put a couple beds up there. Sleep folks, or just keep it where maybe you want to have some sleepy bags, things like that. You've got a full bathroom here, toilet, shower, sink. Another little bedroom here, little bedroom here. This bedroom actually has a couple of bunk beds already built in. And then washer dryer that you see here. Come on in the kitchen. Everything you need, dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave, oven, so forth, sink. And then you've got a great front deck. I was just standing here looking. You really have about a 180-degree view of a lake just because of the way this property sits. So great cabin. Would make a great rental if you're looking for something like that, or just a getaway place. Let's go back outside. We'll go from here down to the dock and talk about the other options, because I think one thing you could do, if you like this cabin, you could potentially put 2 or 3 more of these same type cabins out here. All depends on, again, what you're going to get as far as septic approval, things like that, but it is potentially an option. All right, come back out here. Like I was saying, you could maybe take this piece of property over here, or this part, and have a cabin looking north towards the mountains, which would be a beautiful setting off the back deck. Put a back deck on that one. And then as you see over here, they've got a little pad area for an RV setup. As you can see behind me, we've got the well. You know, again, as you come on down to the property, we've got another little piece of land right here that I could see another cabin sitting right here. And then as you see through the trees, they've got a little storage building, you know, maybe to keep all your boat things, floats, jets, you know, skis, things like that. Look over here, we got a little sign. We're heading to the boat dock. So let's head on down to the wonderful dock. Tell you what, come to this side, you feel like you're in the mountains. Got all these wonderful rock boulders up behind me. I know your kids would have a blast just playing on the rocks. Heck, you could even put a waterfall up here and sliding rock right into the lake. But just sheer rock side here, and it drops off really quick because we don't require a long ramp because you got such deep water. Great cove, great view. You're looking right across. In fact, the rock you see out there is what we refer to as jumping off rock. Out here, years ago, there was an old rope swing on that, but they took it down. And then you've got the falls landing just around the corner. And again, everything to the left now is part of Cliffs at Keowee. So again, you're going to have really nice homes, and you know, we're talking $1 million plus homes across from you on the lake on the other side, around you on this side, and just a great location, great opportunity. Again, to find a piece of property, you're talking about unrestricted and all the different things and options you have on this, certainly would be a great thing to own. So get in touch with us. Let us know if you would like any more information on this property or any other. Call us at 800-682-9098. Look forward to hearing from you.